GT650. Here we go. Alright. Let's fire it up. So I gotta make sure the kickstand's up. Hopefully it's in neutral. Doesn't look like it. I'm gonna squeeze the... There you go. No, it's not in neutral. It just started going when I let go of the clutch. Man, it sounds nice. Alright. HadesOmega here, and we're rolling out. I'm gonna go follow this dude. I guess I'm second place. Alright, HadesOmega here. So we're riding the Royal Enfield Continental GT650. So this is it's a 650cc air-cooled twin made by Royal Enfield, and this is the more cafe racer styled one. The one in front of us is I think the International, and that one's like a kind of more upright. Right. Think of the Bonneville versus Thruxton, right? So this is the kind of the Thruxton kind of like. So one thing's that it's really smooth. It is really smooth. And obviously, yeah, so it has cafe racer styling, so you're kind of leaning forward a little bit. I'm kind of leaning forward a little bit. Traffic for us here. It's really smooth. Feels really nice. So it looks like we're going to be following the Indians. Since we're stopped, let's talk about the gauge cluster. You've got two kind of roundish dials on the left and the right. On the right is your tachometer. It goes from 0 to 7,500. So it goes from 0 to 7,500 RPM, and then the red continues to 9,000 and stops there. See how it feels cornering. It feels really good cornering, man. Woo! Man, it feels really good, man. It's really smooth. Yeah, so you kind of get that forward-leaning position a little bit, but it's not too bad. I'll let you know how bad my wrists are hurting at the end of this ride. I didn't adjust the mirrors, I probably should, to see how good they work. But so on the left is your speedometer. It goes up to 120, 130-ish. And then on the bottom you got a little digital, on the bottom of the left gauge cluster you got a little digital gauge cluster, and that has a little bar graph. That is your fuel meter. And then it has a trip meter on the bottom. Okay, it has a trip odometer. It has two trips and an odometer. It's nice. And I'm 5'10", 175 pounds, and I can flat foot it. I can almost heel foot it. Like, not too tall a bike. Okay, here we go. So it has like a kind of standard motorcycle controls. Nothing too interesting. Just you know, standard kill switch and turn signals and all that stuff. It has like a high beam on top and a flasher. Really smooth throttle. Really smooth. It's a little jerky if you kind of squeeze it a little lot, but it's really good. It's a really good throttle. Yeah, pretty cool. What else? Also, one thing I noticed is the clutch pull. Lots of distance in the clutch pull. This doesn't have adjustable clutch lever, so those of you with kind of shorter digits, I'm like right at the tip of my fingers when I'm trying to squeeze this thing. That's one thing I noticed. And I know another thing I noticed is the foot peg extends, like where the foot peg starts. Where the foot peg starts, the shifter is like closer to the motor than the foot peg starts. I will show you that when I get off the bike. That's a weird thing I noticed. We're all just passing all the Indians right here. Really smooth, man. Really nice. There's no no gear indicator, so I don't really know what gear I'm in, but I think, oh, this is a 6-speed also, in case you don't know. 6-speed, 650cc twin. It's an air oil-cooled bike also. That's all the kind of specs. I think it makes about 47 horsepower. And they said all the specs will be in the beginning of the video, like the price and all that stuff. Like, I'm not really sure how much MSRP is, so I'll put a subtitle below right now. But the the representative lady said Representative lady said all their bikes are under $7,000, so you can bet this one costs less than $7,000. The engine sounds really good too, like the exhaust and the engine and everything. It's not too loud, not too quiet, you know. Ignore the sound for that bagger over there. Wow, man, why does this person keep on braking? We got a little bit of air on that manhole cover. Yeah, so my wrists are starting to hurt a little bit now. Okay. Still got everybody. Here we go. Really smooth bike to ride. Really smooth. Feels really good to ride, man. The seat's nice and comfy too. Just try to tuck in a little bit. It feels comfortable to tuck in, and you can kind of rest your elbows on your knees a little bit. It does feel, the bars do kind of feel kind of wide though. It feels more comfortable to ride it upright. You can move quite a bit. Okay, so we're gonna make a right turn here. Go, cornering test here. Feels really good to get on the corners. Really nice. Feels good. As you expect a cafe racer to be like. It does. It feels really good to ride it, man. It's got some good feels, man. Good ergos. I would really like to just shred some canyons with this, man. I bet you it would be a whole lot of fun. You can kind of hold your body up with your legs too. Go. Might get to lay into it here. Yeah, dude, it feels good. It gets a nice little growl to it too, and it takes off. Nice. Yeah, man, it's got a nice smooth power band, you know. It just progressively pulls. Really nice. And like I said, it's smooth. It sounds great. Oh, it's all I can say is it's a nice bike to ride, dude. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. The shifter is great too. There's not much effort to get it into next gear, you know, but you can feel it That's one of my complaints about some of the Royal Enfield gearboxes is you can't feel when it shifts. This one you can feel it. Like there's a feel. You can feel a little click, kind of. Yeah, it's good, man. Now, I'm not gonna lie, my wrists are kind of hurting a little bit right now, but you could sit straight up and then straddle it with your legs, you know, and it's okay. Yeah. Any gear is smooth. Any gear. Smooth gearbox. It's a great gearbox, man. I just went up 3 and down 2. 1, 2, 3. Wow, yeah, dude. This gearbox is really good on this. Man. Yeah, dude. I easily just went up 3 and went down 3. And no jerk at all, dude. And I was doing the double clutching the whole time too, so very good. I am impressed with the gearbox on this bike. So yeah, sorry guys, this is kind of like a tame demo ride, you know, or just kind of riding around the block, so as to say, but you know, for the feels it's given me is good, man. I like it. I like it a lot, and it's comfy. It is. You are kind of leaning forward a little bit, you know. It's putting a little pressure on my nether regions a little bit, but it's not too bad. And the seat's nice and soft, you know. The seat's a little bit, I would say it's for somebody my size of booty, it's pretty good. It's just the right size. If you have a really big butt, it's probably going to hang off the sides. But it helps you transition around corners better, so. Hey, we caught up to the Indian guys. Pretty good at the slow race. Alright, let's do the railroad track test. Not too bad. Yeah, the ride's just right. Not too harsh, you know, not overly stiff and not too soft, you know. I think Royal Enfield did a great job with this bike, man. You can tell they did a lot of work to make this bike, you know, a good bike, solid bike. So if you're in the market looking for like kind of little retro, modern retro cafe racer style bike, this is a good one right here, man. Also, it's fuel injected. I never mentioned that. Yeah, the first time I saw this bike, you know, I said, I want to ride that. It looks cool. It looks cool. That's the one of the coolest features about this bike. It looks cool, dude. It looks rad, dude. People will look at you while you're riding it. Maybe. They'll be like, hey, that's a sweet looking bike you got there. Particularly old men. You'll get a lot of comments from old men, I guess. But yeah, I like it. You know, it's not too, you know, it's not too aggressive a riding position too. You know, it's sporty, but you know, not too sporty. So that one is the International right there. It's pretty much upright. It's got like dirt bike handlebars. It's pretty sweet. That one looks like it's got like extra stuff on it. How's it to push it? Yeah, it's not too bad to push since it's so low to the ground. Like I can flat foot it. Oh, I think he's trying to open up a gap for us. Maybe he doesn't know we can do right turns on reds. I don't know, but I think he's trying to open up a gap for us. All right, here we go. Is he gonna drop the hammer? Are we gonna drop the hammer? See if I can get it to redline. Oh, he's not gonna drop the hammer. Oh, we got a bunch of merging cars here too. Come on, let me get up to like third gear at least. Ah. Alright, here it is. Go around the corner here. Downshift 1, give it a little brake, turn in. I don't even need to hang off, man. They're not going really fast. Good amount of torque too, you know. I feel like it, you know, it'll pull itself in every gear pretty well, you know. Maybe if you're like too off a little bit. It does vibrate a bit at 6,000. It feels like it's happiest around like, yeah, 3,000, 4,000, so. The brakes feel okay. I didn't really get to really test them out, you know, we didn't go too fast. So there we go. That was the ride of the Royal Enfield 650 GT. I really enjoyed it. It's a really nice bike, man. If you're just looking for a nice bike to ride around, this would be great, man. Easy to ride, really, you know, good controls, smooth, really smooth gearbox. The gearbox is great on this bike. It's got 6 speeds. We didn't get it up to freeway speed. Oh, okay. All right, I really enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed the ride too. Specs will be at the beginning of the video. Screet! All right, they said if you put it in first gear, it'll die with the kickstand on. Let's try it. Yep, there it goes. Man, why did I park it on a crown? Okay. Yeah, so here's what I'm talking about. The shifter is like a little bit, almost where the foot peg doesn't start. This foot peg is right here. The shifter is like in there a little bit, so I thought that was kind of weird. You have to kind of ride on a pigeon-toed a little bit. But the brake pedal is on the right side. Is the right distance though. It's kind of weird. Are they all like that? Yeah, they're all like that.
We're about to call 7. Oh, I want to see you. Right on.
All right. Oh, it was a sweet ride, man. It's a sweet looking bike too. It's got twin shocks in the back with easily quick adjustable preload. It's got I don't know if it has any kind of. I think they're non-adjustable. They look like. I don't see any kind of adjuster on it. Sweet. Sounds good too. All right, here we go.